Hello, everyone, and welcome back
Hello.
to our campaign, session 14, and the party's in the shit. How's everyone doing?
I
I
was
gonna
doing well until I
die?
saw this.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Got 3 new character ideas.
Okay, well, amazing. Let's not be too pessimistic, but who knows? So if everyone is ready and has drinks and is available for the next few hours, let us begin, shall we?
No.
Yeah.
You got me. All right. Then in that case, last we left our heroes. They spent the last session kind of trying to just appease Lucian, the leader of the Dreamers, by giving him the bags of Acidian that the party had found in the storage unit. And Lucian secured these last couple of bags by basically taking Cascus hostage. And when the party arrived back, his bodyguard, this sort of strange elven assassin wearing a full metal mask, reached out to grab Ugo. So Lucian calls out, "I have the bags. Now I don't need any of you." And we have some, battle music. All right, so the assassin is first in initiative. Let me just begin the encounter. And reaches out and attempts to grab Ugo.
It's
I just have the thing.
against my fortitude DC, I believe.
Yeah, and is it athletics check?
Yes.
Okay. That is 26.
That succeeds.
Okay, so Ugo, you are grappled.
Okay.
Where is that on the thing? Is that grabbed? Is it the same as grabbed?
I think it's grabbed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you perform a grapple, but then when
Yeah.
you become grabbed.
And then is going to it's just going to like take its their rapier out and then put it around your neck, as if to sort of tell everyone to back off. But isn't going to do anything else other than that. Actually, so the last 2 actions will be to hold an attack against you, basically. So it's going to make an attack against you if anyone makes any aggressive moves. Okay, Ugo.
Ugo's going to rage.
Okay.
Does raging count as an aggressive action?
your
Seems pretty
raging...
aggressive.
Yeah, what does your raging sort of consist of? Just shouting out and sort of like tensing and.
Yeah, it just goes red.
Yeah.
He openly declares, "I am raging."
All right,
It's
the
like
assassin is going
the
to.
veins pop in the forehead.
Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, as your sort of neck bulges and your veins pop, the rapier just sort of nicks you by accident, but that counts as an attack. It's going to use its yeah.
Okay.
That's a 33 to hit.
Fuck.
Oh, that's a crit.
That's the crit. That was quite a good roll. To be fair.
Yeah, I have 19 AC, I believe.
That's 28 damage.
Oh fuck.
Okay. It takes me to. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm okay. That's my temp HP gone.
Still only take half damage from rage in Pathfinder.
No, it's not. No, not
At later levels, to some,
Oh. Okay.
depending on your instinct, I think it's.
yeah, not
Depends which,
right off the bat,
Yeah.
like in 5e. All right. Okay. So Ugo, so you have begun to rage.
Okay, I am going to take a swing at the 2 in front of me using swipe.
Okay.
So that's 1 attack against both.
Just swipe 2 actions. Yeah.
It's 2 actions, yeah. So a rage and then swipe. That's all my actions.
Yeah.
It'll be a -1 from them being within 5 feet, but also -2 from them being within 5 feet, but a +1 from it being from the swipe because it has the sweep trait.
Yeah.
So it'll just be a -1 on this for both. I'm going to use a legend point.
Okay.
Just going to go hard off the bat.
Yeah. Sure. Understandable.
So -1. Okay.
Just for everyone's note, the legend point adds like 10, right? Or if
Yeah.
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 Yeah, so
adds 10 to your next roll.
yeah, so effectively 29.
29 to hit. That hits. It's not a crit though.
Okay, on either one.
On the assassin. On the assassin.
That's on
crit.
both. One roll for both.
Oh, okay. So did you say 29?
Yes.
It's a crit on the cultist.
Okay. So if I roll critical and then roll damage, or just roll damage and then double.
Roll damage and then double it for the cultist.
Yeah. Oh, not great rolls. So that plus 6 is 16. No, not plus 6. Yeah, plus 6. Sorry.
And then is it
So
what?
16
32?
and 16 and 32 respectively.
Okay, well then the cultist is dead.
Nice.
So spinning around whilst grappled, the assassin sort of takes the less spinny part of the ball, whilst the cultist just doesn't see it coming and just gets completely smacked off the platform and falls into the water.
Okay, and that's all I can do.
Okay. Yeah, you're still grappled. Cyan.
Okay, can I tumble through the cultist by henning?
Yeah, like this way.
Like, just kind of diagonally.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
Right.
just fine. That's just fine. Yeah, you'll end up on this square.
Yeah.
Right. So tumble through. Is that you need to make an acrobatics check?
I think so, yeah. Hang on.
Yeah, tumble through. You stride up to your speed. Attempt an acrobatics check against the enemy's reflex DC.
Right.
All right. So you
Is
have,
that just a public roll?
you have to beat 19. Yeah, just do it publicly. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, that doesn't pass. So a failure, your movement ends, and you trigger reactions as if you have moved out of the square you started in. Well, luckily, none of these cultists have an attack of opportunity.
Can I try it again?
Yes. So it's just a movement, so that's fine. It doesn't. There's not a negative to your next check.
All right.
23 this time, was it?
Yep.
Yeah, 23. That passes. So you move through the enemy space, treating the squares in its space as difficult terrain. So every 5 feet
Okay.
costs 10 feet of movement. So that's 10 feet it'll cost you.
Yep.
And then you
That's
get
fine.
and then you get to the end.
I can't move myself.
Oh,
for
sorry.
some
Let
reason.
me unpause. There you go. I'll try. There you
And then I'm going to try and strike the one by Hanira with my elfin curved blade, which should
Okay.
provide flanking.
go. That would be flanking it. So -2 to its AC.
Just there we go.
Uh, 20 is it? 20 that hits.
All right, and
Um,
that should include Sasha. How much is sneak attack at the moment?
I-
It is.
I think it's just a D6 for you at the moment.
Yeah, I think so.
It's gonna go up at some point, maybe at level 5.
Nice.
12 damage. All right. As you push through the first cultist and get to the back of the second one, yeah, it doesn't really see you as you just like stab them in the back. It doesn't kill them, but their white cloak is starting to bleed now,
You're right. Okay.
and
Yeah,
you
that's
see that
fine.
they're looking injured. All right, Hanira.
I'm gonna attack this one, the one that's attacking Ugo,
Okay.
with the magic missile. Oh, 1. Boo.
Using all 3 actions.
Yeah. Oh, that was pretty good.
Okay, so 12, 15. Alright, the 3 darts shoot out, and the assassin sort of stumbles back a little bit from them. Doesn't really seem like they've taken that much damage from it, though. It just seems like not really bothering them. But there's like magical scorch marks on their armor, so that's the thing. All right, Hanira, you're done then?
Yeah.
All right, Henning.
Okay. How far away? Too far. I'm going to. Do I have any melee weapon? I have a dagger. Actually, how far away? I could try and kill a different one, right? Or I could try and hit. I can hit him. So I'm going to throw a crystal shards bomb at him. So, draw. And then strike.
Crystal shards.
Ah, pooey. 14.
14. So who you hitting?
The cultist that is, I can't remember how to ping. The one next to Lucius.
Oh, this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that misses unfortunately.
Okay, does it still get
It
this?
is splash. So what's the
So I now have calculated splash, so it should be +4 splash now
+4?
instead.
Okay.
Because it goes off my intellect bonus now instead.
Okay.
So I believe that's.
Okay. Is there any other splash like things on it?
Yeah, so it actually, when it explodes, leaves caltrops on the ground.
Oh, does
That around it, yeah.
Okay, that's cool. All right, so yeah, throw it. You arced it over, even though it missed. Let's say it hit there, and some caltrops splashed up and just hit the cultist in the chest.
Yeah, so.
All right, fantastic.
Concussion.
Mike.
Oh yeah, sorry, hang on, it's still hitting. Yeah. Richard. What's
Oh,
up?
just a question on the assassin's attack on Ugo, the crit. Did they have the attack penalty?
Who on the assassin? On
Yeah.
The assassin's one. Oh no, maybe not. Oh no, yeah, they did. It's.
Oh, so it's still crit even with it.
Yeah, well, it would have been. Hang on, let me just go back and have a look. Yeah, what's your AC?
With the grapple, it's 17.
Yeah, it was still a critted then.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because -4 it would have been 29
All right,
on the attack. Yeah.
cool.
Which is quite scary, actually.
Yeah.
All right, Henning. So that was your first attack, right?
Yeah, I wanted to try shoving that cultist in front of me away.
Okay. So that is going to be a athletics check against its. Is it reflex? You see?
I think shove is fortitude.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna fortitude then.
This isn't my best trait, but I thought I'd give it a go.
Yeah. So make a athletics check for me then.
Yeah.
Oh no, that unfortunately fails. The cultist in front of you is just like looming down on you, and you just like try and shove it and shove them, and then they just sort of look a bit confused, like you almost sort of bounce off their chest.
Okay. There's nothing else I can really do. Did you say they don't get attack of opportunity?
No, they don't seem to have it.
Okay, I'm going to move here then.
Okay.
I'm going to move to here and
Alright.
just pray.
okay, all right, no problem. So now it's the cultist's turn. I took all of the massive amounts of them off, so they're just not going to move on the same turn, I think.
Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah.
So these two here are going to. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then they're going to both shoot with their crossbows at Cyan.
Can I nimble dodge one of them?
Yeah. Alright, so the first one. 16 to hit.
Hang on. Does not hit.
Okay. And then attack again with multiple attack penalty. Oh yeah, that'll miss. And then the second one. 16 to hit, no. And then another one. Oh, 23 to hit.
Hang on.
With the minus attack penalty, actually.
That one will hit, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, 23 to hit. So that'll be 6 piercing damage on you.
Okay.
All right, and then coming to these ones. This one's going to step here and then. Well, no, it's going to walk here and then here, with 10 foot of movement.
It's my AC -2.
What's that?
So my AC should be -2 because of flanking, right?
Yeah. So yeah, you're flanked, and he's going to club you. So that's 19.
That will
To hit.
hit.
Okay. That's 5 damage.
5. Okay.
And then he's going to try and grab you. So that's going to be with the minus attack penalty. That's the natural one.
Okay.
All right, and then this one is going to back off a bit because they've been injured. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, run up there because they don't want to die, basically. This one, 5, 10, it's going to come over to Hanira and attack with a club. 12 to hit.
Yes.
And then second attack with minus attack penalty, 13 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. This
Not
other
with
one's
my
gonna-
sexy new armor.
Nice. This one's going to come over and attack with flanking now. Oh, natural 20, 29.
That is not a crit.
Well, it is a crit because
Oh,
it's-
yeah.
the natural 20
Yeah.
has moved up one, yeah. Okay, so with that being a crit, is 12 damage. And then it's going to then it's going to try and grab you with its second attack. So that's going to be athletics 15 against your fortitude DC. Is it your reflex DC? Reflex for grab.
My reflex is +7.
Yeah. All right. So that's 17. So that succeeds. So that part is failed. Sorry. So yeah, you're fine. You're not grabbed. Then, okay, these cultists 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So these two up here are going to shoot at Cascus and Henning with their crossbows. So first one on Henning, 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so that's 2 piercing damage.
Okay. So
And then it's gonna reload. So, then this one's gonna shoot at Cascus. Sorry.
He's
so-
flat-footed, I assume, and immobilized at this point. So
Which one?
I assume Cascus is immobilized and flat-footed because he's bound, right?
Oh, does that make you flat-footed being bound?
Yeah. So it's called. Sorry, the condition is. I just checked it up, but basically it gives you immobilized and flat-footed conditions, being like bound.
Okay, let me have a look. It's not control.
Where is it? Unknown. Nope. It's called. I just had it a second ago. Restrained.
Restrain. There we
You're
are.
tied up and you barely move. You have a flat-footed and immobilized conditions. You can't use any actions with the attack or manipulate trait except to attempt escape or force open your bonds. Restrained
Yeah,
overrides
okay,
record.
fine. So in that case, so 27 to hit then.
Let me check if it's a crit.
You have
Hold on.
-2 to your AC.
So it's a crit.
Crit, okay. So that's 10 damage.
Okay.
And then second attack with the with the negative attack. Oh no, it's 30. Then it has to reload. So that's it. Then this one is going to run over after seeing you push that other one in the other one fall in the water. It's going to try and grab you, Cascus. normal.
I assume my. Yeah.
So that's a 6. I assume that fails.
I assume it fails. Yeah.
So then, with the negative attack penalty, that's an 11.
It's a miss.
Okay, that's a
Even
miss
the
as
negative
well.
2. So.
Yeah. All right, and now 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Here. 5, 10. So these 3 down here are gonna shoot at Hanera, Henning, and Ugo. After having moved. So Hanera, 23 to hit.
That hits.
That's 4 damage. Then it's reloading. Second one is going to be hitting Henning.
Mhm.
So that's 20 to hit.
My AC is 20. So I
Okay,
suppose
so that
hits.
just hits then, yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
So that's 7 piercing damage.
Yeah.
And then this third one is going to hit Ugo. Or shoots at Ugo, maybe hit. 17.
That just hits.
Just hits. So that's going to be 5 piercing damage to you, Ugo.
Okay.
And then these 3 at the back are just going to reposition slightly. This one's going to, down here is going to take cover against these boxes, whilst this one's going to move up a little bit more. They don't really feel like shooting right now. And that's it. And then Lucian, he calls out and says, "Oh dear, just give up, will you? You don't have to kill any more of my men." As he starts laughing, but he's not going to do anything. He's just going to sort of stay there. Oh, Cascas, did you not even have initiative rolled? Do you want to roll your initiative on this?
I'm after Lucian, aren't
Well, it says you haven't rolled your initiative yet.
I? Oh.
Oh.
Range.
Is it just defaulted to the end?
I thought I
Yeah.
had.
Yeah, because he's up top in the
Yeah.
things.
What's his initiative supposed to be?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
I don't have a number.
It should be-
I think
okay,
we can
'cause-
only see our own initiative.
Oh yeah, Matt, you don't have a number because you haven't rolled initiative.
All right, well, just put me at the back. That's fine. I would have.
Okay.
I think he would have held his. He just.
Oh yeah,
back
so
to me.
okay, yeah, I'll push. I'll push. you back.
He would have held his initiative anyway, and hoping that somebody would try and free him. But
Yeah, fine, sure.
um,
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just assume you just sort of
yeah.
how's your action?
Okay, so he's going to use the escape action. Now, attempt to check using your unarmed attack modifier against the DC of the effect. So I'm gonna. So Cascus, his teeth suddenly become like half an inch longer than they were before, and he like bites down on his restraints to try and break them.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. See how it goes. So that's 20,
Nice.
25.
25 on the restraints. I'd say that'll do it.
Okay, fine. Cool.
So,
Is that
yeah.
one action? Escape. No, it's 2. No, 1. Yeah, it's 1.
Yeah, so you're only bound with like sort of rope. It's not like chains
Yeah.
or anything. So you
Okay.
manage to wriggle free and bite through your restraints. And then what else do you want to do?
Can I move here and then use the tumble through action?
Yes. So that's what movements. So movements and action. Then your final action will be to tumble through.
Yeah, actually, wait, hold on. Did I need to get up though?
No, you weren't on the floor. I don't think.
Okay.
No.
And then tumble through action. So it's an acrobatics. check
acrobatics,
against
yeah.
The reflexes DC of the enemy target.
Yeah. So you have the beat 19.
Yep. 13.
All right. No, unfortunately, that doesn't do it. All the busyness of you having to escape, to focus by getting like tumbling through. It's you don't get it, unfortunately. And that's the end of your turn. All right, the assassin. Ugo, the assassin's gonna they're gonna make an athletics check. To like throw you behind them in the same way that they would push.
Right, so like a shove.
Yeah, let's just say it's a shove because before we did that thing where you you can shove in different directions.
Yeah.
So
So it'd be
that's-
like they move back and then pull me with, or
Yeah, so it's
'cause
effectively
otherwise
gonna,
it'll be
gonna-
like 2 shoves in order to go around.
Yeah, it's effectively gonna basically like just sort of pull you into their space and then out the back and sort of spin you around. Almost like you spin around the ball. 'Cause they're tall, they're big and burly. Even though they're an elf, they seem to be like muscular. And you see actually through the sort of gaps in their armor, you see like purple skin below it.
Okay.
So all right. In that case, the athletics check is going to be. What's your reflex? You see? Is it
Fortitude DC will be 21.
21. All right. So it gets 29 on that.
Okay, success.
So it spins you around.
Would that be 2 actions because it's 2 squares?
Yeah. That's fine.
Cool.
Because it's not a crit.
Yeah.
I spin.
And then for its third action, it is going to attack you.
Okay.
With its rapier.
With minus either 5 or 10, depending on if that counts as like 2 shoves.
It's gonna be minus 8 on the rapier because it's a finesse weapon.
Cool.
So in that case, that'll be 26.
Still hits. One off a crit.
Damn. That's 14 damage.
Okay.
And it's almost like showing off, and you see it's almost like presenting you to Lucian, as it's like trying to carve you up, basically. All right,
Cool.
here we go.
So I'm no longer grabbed.
No, I think
Grabbed ends at the end of their next
right.
turn.
Oh yes, of course. So yeah.
I'm gonna. This guy probably has an opportunity attack, doesn't he? I will pull the chain back to get the ball spinning again.
Yeah.
And step to here. And then make an attack against Lucian.
Okay. So the assassin's going to attack you with its attack of opportunity.
I stepped, not
you
strode.
stepped. Yeah, sorry, that's fine. That's no problem.
Can you hit both of them in one? Oh no, because you don't have your action.
I've only got 1 action, so I can only hit 1.
Okay. Yeah, as you break, as the assassin spins you around and is like showing you, you sort of take the opportunity to just dash forward and then lob the ball at Lucian. You see Lucian's eyebrows sort of quite expressive behind the mask, like as he sees the ball coming.
Okay. 19?
Oh no, that misses unfortunately. At the last moment, it's close though. At the last moment, he just dodges out of the way, and you hear him gasp as the ball sort of like flings back. Lucian shouts out and says, "Get him under control!"
You're lucky. He'll almost help me with my momentum.
Alright. Then you're done at Ugo.
Yeah, that's it. That's my actions.
Alright, Cyan.
Alright, I'm going to step here, and I'm going to attack the cultist by Cascus.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Gonna try again. Oh my god.
17. That hit. 17 hits
Is that...
because it's flat-footed.
Oh,
no!
right.
Oh no! Sorry,
Multiple
you
attack
need
penalty.
you need a multiple attack penalty. Yeah, no. Then in that case, it won't hit.
Alright,
that'll be
my
minus
turn
4.
then.
All right. Okay. In that case, yeah, they're just trying to cut up the cultists. For some reason, you just don't manage to get a good hit in. Hinera.
Okay, so I have been looking this up, and I didn't realize that your cantrips level with you. So it says that your cantrips are half your level rounded down. So
Yeah.
I'm level 4, can do level 2 spells. So I assume that
Yeah.
means it will be level 1. Or does that mean that I can do level 2 spells?
Half your level
Oh,
rounded down will be
Half
2.
your level rounded down, that'd be 2.
Okay. Oh, I just want to be sure.
Yeah, so your cantrips are level 2.
Okay, so that means that it'll do 3d4 damage.
What would?
Electric arc. I'm
Okay.
gonna do that to 2 people, the one above me and one below me. So they need to make a. It doesn't say what save.
Does electric arc, do they have to be like within
No,
a certain range of each other?
it doesn't say that. You just deal. It just leaps. Lightning leaps from one
Okay.
target to another.
Fine. Yeah, but 30 feet. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So they need to make a save. Oh, it says plus my spellcasting ability modifier. Does that mean it's plus 10? Or is it plus 5? Wait, no.
No, that's your damage. So
So
1d4 plus your spellcasting ability
it
modifier.
should be my charisma, which is plus 4.
Plus 4, yeah. So it'll
Okay.
be a d4 plus 4. So they need to make a reflex saving throw.
I assume it's reflex. It doesn't actually say.
Yeah, it says
says reflex.
on Nethys it says basic reflex.
Oh, okay.
I don't know about the sheet.
So first one 25, second one 18.
18 fails.
18 fails. Okay.
So let me cast it.
And it's a basic reflex. So basic is you take the full damage listed from the effect. If it was a critical failure, they'd take double, and if it's a success, they'd only take half. And if it's a crit, they take none.
So. Oh, it's only rolled 2.
I think it is just 2. So
Must
it's 1d4 normally, and then it's 2d additional
Yeah,
1
yeah,
for
yeah.
second level.
All right. So to explain, the top one got a 25. So that's just a regular success, isn't it?
Mhm.
In that case, the top one will take half damage.
Okay.
So bottom one takes 8, top one takes 4. Okay. And in that case, is that your turn then? Or you got one more action?
I've got one more action. Can I? I've never done this before, but can I try and demoralize someone? Is that diplomacy?
I think that's
It's
intimidation.
intimidation. It's just yeah. Yep.
What can I use my diplomacy for?
I'll allow you to use diplomacy. If you want.
Okay. We're stronger than you. Look, I can use magic, and I don't need a Kidian. Haha. I'm special. Let's go.
Who you trying to demoralize?
The one with the mask on.
Oh, brilliant.
They've all got masks on.
and then the main guy with the big metal
Oh,
mask
Lucian.
on.
Lucian.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
this
the
one.
assassin. The assassin.
The assassin. Sorry, yeah.
Okay, you need to make a diplomacy check then, against its will DC.
Oh, 16.
16. No, unfortunately, that doesn't succeed. No, unfortunately, it's very steely faced and not very expressive, and also they've got their back to you as well.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to recognise what you're saying. All right. In that case, Henning.
Right. We are going to. What's going to be better here? I think I'm going to throw a bottled lightning at the assassin. So let's draw. Throw.
19.
Why do I get such crappy throws?
19. That misses.
Okay, it still has the splash on it.
Yeah. So splash is, what did you say? 4.
It'll be 4 because I've got calculated splash now, so it uses my intellect
Okay.
thing, unless the splash damage on the bottom is higher, but it's not.
Yeah, that's fine. And that splashes to? Does that splash anyone out?
I assume so if it's splash. I don't quite know how that works.
All creatures within 5 feet of the target. So yeah, this cultist also takes 4 as well.
Okay. Then
Alright.
I'm going to tumble through this one here, in between Cascus and
What, to go here?
Nell. Yeah, to end up here. Yeah.
Okay. Then in that case, make an acrobatics check against their reflex DC.
15?
15. Unfortunately, that doesn't make it. No, you have to beat 19 for tumble through.
Oh.
You
Can I
just
walk
smack
through
into it.
Hanera?
You can walk through Hanera, yeah. So that would be a movement action, and Hanera would be difficult terrain. So
Okay.
it would be 15 to go to that square.
Okay, I have in total. Where is it?
Yeah, you definitely have enough movement.
Yeah, no. I was trying to remember how much I actually have, but I can't
Probably
remember.
25.
Oh yeah, 25. There it is.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
15.
15. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to just sit here.
Okay.
Actually, wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All good. Yeah, starting to make your ways to the exit. I see everyone.
Well, I was trying to get out of the way of all of these. I just realised I kind of lined myself up quite nicely.
Okay. These cultists, seeing that Ugo is now free, are gonna run up.
Oh my god, it's gonna get fucking.
Hang on, sorry.
God, my
I'm
poor
not gonna move that
boy.
one. I'm not gonna move that one yet because this one's gonna attack you as they come up to you.
Okay. Yeah, I can't be flanked by them if they're my level or lower. By the way.
Okay.
So
Oh, all right. So then
So
they're
it might not
gonna
matter.
fight you. Yeah, it doesn't matter anyway then. That's a good thing to have.
It is.
It really is.
All right. Well then,
What feat is that?
that is 22
Barbarian
to hit.
stuff. That hits.
Okay, that's just a regular hit. 7 bludgeoning damage.
Ow, I'm starting to look a bit dicey.
And then the top one's going to try and grab you.
Okay, DC 21.
That's a 19 on that.
Okay, so fail.
Right. Second one going to club you. 14 to hit. That misses.
That does not hit.
Alright, and they're gonna
That's
try-
first time for everything.
And they're going to try and grab you again.
Okay.
18. That misses.
Nope.
Okay. So that would also be with the negative attack minus. Yeah, the attack penalty. 14 to hit on the third guy with the club. That misses.
Yeah, miss.
And then he's going to try and grapple you as well. Okay, that'd be 15.
Okay, fail.
All right. Then this one's gonna come over here. 5, 10, 15, 20 here, and then this guy's gonna attack you with a club as well.
Okay.
Sorry. 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. 6 damage,
Okay.
and then is going to try and grapple you.
Okay.
Natural one. Okay.
Is there any
You all
Does he-
really want to just put their hands on Ugo.
critical failure?
Oh yeah, is there a thing for
The target can either grab you as if it succeeded at using the grapple action against you, or force you to fall and land prone. So I'll make him land prone.
All right, that's no problem. Yeah, so as the last one comes over to you, and they sort of start trying to grab you, you just go, "Argh!" and you knock that one prone.
Hmm.
Just sort of falls over, gets very close to falling in the water. Where is it? Prone. There we go. All right. Oh dear. Oh dear God. Where was I? All right, so those ones are done. I've got these 2 by Hanera. This guy's going to try and shove you, Cascus, just into the water next to Hanera.
Okay.
So, athletics. That's a 9. I guess that failed. No, you don't have to do a set. You don't have to.
Oh,
roll.
sorry, because sorry.
Yeah,
Beg your
yeah.
pardon. Yeah, that's fine.
And then it's going to just, in their frustration, just going to try and club you. 15?
Miss.
Okay. And then is going to just move. It's going to move here. And then this one is going to. Alright, and the one below Hanera is going to try and shove Hanera into the water as well. 11 against your reflex DC, is it?
Ah, miss.
Or fortitude? No, yeah, they'll both fail. And then it's going to try and club you with a multiple attack penalty. So that's 20 to hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Yeah, that's good. So that's going to be 8 bludgeoning damage. And then with its third action, it is gonna. They're gonna just try and walk around here, I guess. Maybe we'll walk there. Okay, and that's it. This one is going to fire its. These two above and below Cascus, effectively, are going to fire their crossbows at Cascus. Sorry, this turn's turning out to be quite long, but this is.
If they can beat 18.
Yeah, 22 to hit on that first one.
Yep.
That's 4 piercing damage. And then they reload, and then they're going to fire again with their third action. So I have to reload.
-5, I assume.
Yeah, -5, so it's going to be 22 to hit.
Geez, that was a big hit, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was 27, -5. 7 then. And then this bottom one is going to also fire at you, Cascus. $21 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh damn! That's 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
Reload, and then I'm gonna fire with the second one at Hanera. A natural one. I miss it.
Cool.
Okay, and then these are just going 5, 10, 15, 20. Gonna move up there. Then another movement action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So then with its third action is going to club you, Henning. 19 to hit. Henning? Is there
Oh,
anything?
sorry.
Nine-
Sorry, I was
19 to
muted.
hit.
I was
No,
muted.
sorry.
No, that misses.
19 misses. Okay, no problem. All right, then in that case, those cultists are done. All right, and then it's just the cultists back here now. Right. So this guy's gonna run up and actually no, he's gonna run here and gonna try and block you from getting out, Cyan. He's gonna club you. 16.
Misses.
All right, and then club again. 15. That's good.
Misses.
Okay. This one that is injured is just going to run over here. Start searching around one of these like boxes over here, looking for something. And pulls out a potion, but can't drink it this time. And then this one is going to just sort of move to the steps here with its crossbow. Can't get a good shot though, so it's going to hold an action, and same with this one. Alright, then we're done. Alright, Lucian says, "Oh dear, I suggest you start running if you want to get away." He's going to just sort of step back a little bit after now seeing Ugo being surrounded, but he's just going to obviously just step back and just keep his distance. Alright, Cascus.
Can Cascus move to here?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
So that'd be 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, because the investigation is on for the whole Acidian locker thing. So
Yeah.
if I'm attacking part of the investigation, I can devise a strategy without using an action.
Okay.
Are we okay with that? Here.
I'll allow it. Fine.
Thank you. And I'm going to use a legend point for this. Oh, I didn't mean to press that button. Devise a stratagem. So it's just a natural. It's just a D20.
What? Just D20. All right, then.
Yeah. So that's 14.
14. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna.
So devise a stratagem is plus 10 to that, is it?
No. So I'm using my legend point to give it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
The equivalent, right?
14. Yeah.
That's pretty shit. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and attack one of the cultists with my bite attack. Wait, hold on, no. That's one action. Yeah, I'll have to because that's their action. Yeah, okay,
If you
fine.
attack the one by Hanera, he gets a -2 to AC.
Why is that?
Flanks.
Because
Flanking.
flanking.
Oh, cool. Fine. Good stuff. Let's do that.
This person being like quadruple flanked.
Oh no, sorry. Hold on one sec. I can do a free recall knowledge check when I do devise stratagem.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna do that first. Recall knowledge. I feel like I added it as a thing on her. It's just a what's the check for it? It depends, doesn't it?
Recall knowledge.
What do you want?
Yeah.
What should we say with a society?
Society. Yeah, why not?
Actually, I don't have society. Oh no, I do. Of course I do. Do they put on? That's 18.
Okay, so what do you want? What did you want to learn about them?
I don't know. Maybe I should say their AC for now.
Yeah, their AC. I'll just say their AC is 18.
Okay, and is that it's not a critical success? 18's not a critical success,
18
is
is
it?
not a critical success again.
Okay, because if it is, I get no weakness, which gives me more bonuses.
Yeah, that's fine. No, it's just
Okay, right, and then he's going to attack the one of Nira with his jaw, because he doesn't
Okay.
have his weapons.
Rawr.
Mouth.
These rolls are really shit. 15?
15.
Sorry, no, not 15. No, ignore me. Sorry, it's a 14 because we used the deviser stratagem.
Oh yeah.
So no.
So 14 plus 8 then.
Oh, yep.
So 22. That hits.
Yes. Sorry. Yep. And then damage. And it gains +2 because I used device stratagem for it.
Okay.
Called precise strike.
Goes to 6.
Strategic strike. Sorry. Oh no, it's 1d6, not 2.
Oh right.
Sorry, beg your pardon. I'm trying to remember. It's so much.
All right.
1d6.
Roll me a d6 then.
Yeah. Roll 1d6. It says There's
Another
8
4.
in total.
Okay, cool. Oh, 8 in total.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's 8 in total, so 4 on the actual damage, and then you add a 2 because I misspokenly said 2, and then it's the 4 from the strategic strike, so it's 4 and 4 is 8 in total.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Oh yeah, I've got it. Yeah, done it. That's fine. All right, cool. It's looking really injured. Yeah, they're looking like they're not long for this world.
Yeah.
Great roll, but, you know.
All right, it's the assassin's turn. He's going to triumphantly, but kind of angrily, in seeing Ugo run away from him or them, gonna run up and so that's going to be a movement action. Then
Oh my
second
gosh.
action to grapple.
Okay.
29.
That's a success.
Oh dear. Okay. And then he's going to use a third action with the rapier, with minus attack penalty. 22 to hit.
Regular hit.
Yeah, just a regular.
That's
Hit.
about as good as I could hope for.
It's 14 damage.
Okay. I'm still up.
Fucking hell.
Only just.
All right, you go.
Ugo.
Hmm. Right. Well, I guess I'm gonna go down swinging.
Oh my boy.
I'm gonna pull the chain back in and gonna make another swipe attack. And that's gonna be against the assassin and this bottom one.
What about it makes you think he's a bottom?
It's just that looking that is
Okay, fair enough. Right, make your attack then.
come on. Okay, 28 to hit.
28 to hit. Well, that hits.
So it's a hit and a crit,
Hits
right?
hits the assassin and crits the cultist. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, this will be +6 and then doubled. Again, not a great roll, but 21 to the assassin and 42 to the cultist.
All right, the cultist is dead.
Okay, yeah.
21 for the assassin.
That's all my actions, and yeah, Ugo is not looking good.
Okay. Okay, Hugo. Cyan. Does Hugo say anything whilst surrounded?
It's like there is a lot of them.
Okay, Cyan.
Alright, I'm gonna strike the one between us all. First of
Okay,
all.
yeah. It is they are flanked. 17, that hits.
Okay,
Thanks
so
to the
that's
flanking.
plus 1d6. 1d6. So
Alright.
14.
This one dies then.
Awesome.
Yeah, you stab him in between the shoulder blades as he's being attacked by the rest of you.
And then I'm gonna move where he was stood to kind of help Henning out and strike at the one above Cascus.
Okay.
Oh, that's no luck.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
Alright, okay. So where have you gone?
I've gone where the
you've
guy
gone there.
was, where I killed him.
Hiding
Yeah,
under his body.
I'll just move his body, right?
Just like crawl under it.
Oh, that's cool. Alright, okay.
It's like a dead shield.
Alright, you're done then, are you, Simon?
Yeah.
Okay, Hanira.
I'm gonna cast Grease here, 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 and here. They just have to be touching. They don't actually have to be in a line.
Okay.
So,
Grease.
it says any. I don't know if this is on their turn or if it's when I cast it, but they have to make a reflex save or an acrobatics check against your DC, which is 20, and then
Okay.
fall prone.
Reflex. So the assassin and then these three at the top.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So reflex on the assassin. Probably going to be good at this one, unfortunately. 30.
Yeah, that passes.
And then these three cultists. 1, 2, 3. That is going to be 26, a natural 1 for 10, and 24.
Okay, one of them falls prone.
Alright, so that's going to be this middle one, who's already... Oh, who's actually already prone.
Oh.
Standing up, right?
I'll say they could slide into the water. So literally, they just they fell over, and then Hanira greased on the floor, and then they said, "Oh fuck!" and then slid into the water.
Like a slip and slide.
So
Yeah.
these spell things on here aren't very good. They don't tell you everything, but it doesn't say how long the spell lasts. But so to move out of the surface, they have to make another spell attack for the spell's duration, which I'm going to assume is a minute.
Okay.
It doesn't actually say. A creature steps or crawls doesn't have to make a attempt or check to save. On if they start, I don't know. I assume it's when they start their turn, but it doesn't actually say that. It just says standing on it.
I'm trying to get Arcos of Nethys up at the moment,
Yeah,
but
it's down.
Arcos of Nethys is literally down.
Let me.
Just at this moment.
That's what it says.
Yeah, we should be able to work it out. All right, so Grease cast time. So that's 2 actions. Duration 1 minute. It's at the bottom there.
Oh yeah. Oh, I never noticed those bits at the bottom. It doesn't have it on the little one when you click to look at it in the character sheet.
Yeah, that's fine. Somatic and verbal.
Yeah, I've been
So
trying.
creatures using an action to move onto the greasy surface during the spell's duration must either attempt a reflex save or acrobatics check. Yeah, anyway, okay, so when it gets to their turn, we'll have a further look at that. I'll hope the Arcos and Nethys goes off until then.
And then I'm gonna shout at oh my god, I can't remember the main guy. Lucian. I'm gonna attempt to convince him to let us run away. Please let us run away.
Please.
We haven't not done anything wrong with what you're a Kidian.
Killed several of his men.
Is that enough?
Self-defense.
Okay.
Can I make a diplomacy check? I don't know if that.
Go ahead.
Thank you. 31.
Nice.
31. Okay. All right. You see Lucian hear it. You have to wait until his turn to see what he does.
Cool.
Okay, Henning.
Okay. How far away am I? I need to move 1. So I'm going to move to here. Then I'm going to chop a bomb at the assassin. What one should we use? Let's try the bottled lightning again.
Does grease have like a flammable? The grease have any flammable qualities?
Does it?
I think that in Pathfinder Second Edition it doesn't. But let me just have a look.
It does in Baldur's Gate.
It doesn't say on the thing that it does.
No. That's how it was. It used to be like that in like I think maybe 3rd edition, but I think they didn't have it in this one.
Anyway, I'm going to throw bottled lightning at him.
Bottled lightning, fine.
Bottled lightning.
Do you know if splash affects Ugo?
No, because I've got.
You've got that sort of bomber.
I
thing,
think
right?
I've got bomber, which means it doesn't affect them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
with the splat, you can deal splash damage to only your primary target instead of the usual splash area. So you go to be
Okay,
unaffected by this. Right. Where did it go? There it is.
Yeah, I've been trying to
roll
look
good.
up. I've been trying to look up the rules
22.
on something for ages.
22 to hit. That misses still, unfortunately.
Oh.
I know. Sorry.
That's mad.
Okay. Well, he still takes the splash damage. So.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, Hanira's armor is 20.
True.
Yeah,
And
it's also-
my AC is also 20. So
I need
it's
to
like-
get some better armor on my boy.
Yeah.
Didn't
Yeah.
even roll that badly. That's so sad.
All right. In that case, is that all your actions?
I have
You
one
move.
more action,
Yeah, you have
but
one more.
there's nothing for me to really do.
Demoralized.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
fuck
can
it.
you can move again or
There's
if you felt like you wanted to go somewhere else. Or end your turn somewhere else.
nowhere for me to really go.
Well,
that would
I mean, yeah, it depends if you wanted to move out of this room or not.
no, because I'd just be open to getting attacked by everything else
Okay,
again.
fair enough.
But yeah, let's try some. Yeah, let's try intimidating them. It's like I don't know. I'll try on Lucius. I don't know. This won't end well for you. This room will be your tomb if you don't let us go.
Okay.
And then I'll roll.
Okay. All right. You're gonna have to wait to see what happens. Should have been more of like a deception check. All right. In that case, it's the cultist's turn. Oh God.
I've realised I've been trying to look up the actual trigger for no escape for like 15 minutes now because
Have you?
Want me to
Nethys
look
was
in
down,
the-
and I've just found it, and I actually could have followed Lucian. So I was trying to see. I was trying to see if it was within 5 feet or within reach
I
for
see.
so long. But yeah, I could have actually followed him and given a bonk.
All right. Well, this cultist is gonna run up and club you whilst you're surrounded.
Okay.
Natural 1.
Okay.
Second attack with the -5. Natural 2. So, okay. And then this one at the top is going to try and club you. 28.
That's a crit.
That's a crit.
Oh no!
I got
That's-
17 AC. I'm grabbed.
That's 16 damage then.
I am down.
Okay.
No, Ugo, no.
If Yarrow was here,
All right, and then it's gonna sort of with its last. It's just gonna spend its last action looking over to Lucian to see what to do, and so it's gonna wait. So then this one to the right is going to hold its action for Lucian's approval. This one at the bottom is going to move up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And this one's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20. 25, going to go in there. It's going to run up and try and bash Cyan.
Okay.
19 to hit.
Just hits.
Oh, damn. That's 6 damage.
Okay.
Okay, and then it's going to attack you again with -5. 12 to hit. No, misses.
Misses.
Okay, fine. These other ones around here are looking over at Lucian, because obviously you've all shouted things. So these two are just going to sort of back off a little bit, and then this is going to sort of come down here and just sort of they're gonna wait here to see what Lucian says, because obviously you're calling out for Lucian to say something. All right, then it's Lucian's turn. So Lucian holds his hand up to the sky, and he says to you all, as he sort of he walks up 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, right by Ugo's unconscious body. He looks up and he says, "Well, if you wish to go, then leave. Leave your friend behind." And he's going to look down at Ugo. Oh god. And he's going to magic missile Ugo on the floor.
Oh no.
He says, "An eye for an eye. You killed my friends. Now I have to kill yours." So what's the rules around being wounded and dying?
I'm not sure what the rules are when you take damage.
I'm pretty sure either way Ugo's dead.
Yeah, he's gonna fire. Well, he's gonna fire. Wait, so he moved 1. He's gonna fire 2 magic missiles at Ugo.
Yeah. Do those do 1 dying each?
I think so. Yes.
Okay, so I'm at dying 3, but I die at dying 4 because of my feet.
Oh, actually, Ugo, you also moved just before the cultist, right?
Yes.
So
yes, I'm still there.
That's where you're at.
Yeah.
All right, so you're at dying 3, and then Lucian is going to look up and say, as you see him fire 2 magic missiles into Ugo, like doo, doo, like it sort of echoes off the walls. As you see Ugo sort of lying there limp. You're, I guess, not sure whether he's alive or dead yet. But yeah, moving on. Cascus.
Cascus pushes back forward to here and says, and he kind of like, he says, take me instead. It is me you had before. There's no problem here. You take me back. I will go back to cell quietly.
Okay. Lucian's just going to quickly respond and say, and yet, I wish for you to carry this with you everywhere you go. You won't get another chance. Leave.
Cascus looks to the party. To kind of just see their
Cyan
faces.
is kind of just looking at his feet. He doesn't it kind of gives it off very easily that he doesn't think that we're gonna get out of this alive.
Henning just looks at you as well as if say the same sort of thing, kind of gestures with his head to the way out.
Yeah, Tanera's gonna just shrug and be like, we should probably leave.
Cascus, like, he turns and he throws a business card down on the floor and says, "You'll be hearing from me soon." As he
I'll
kind
be
of,
hearing from my lawyer.
as he kind of
The
leaves.
the cultists step aside as we can maybe not. We don't need to do initiative then if people aren't planning on fighting on.
I think we're surrendering. Or, well,
Yeah.
leaving.
Well, so the cultists sort of back off and let you walk past. Ugo, in your haze, as you lie there on the ground with Lucian and the cultists surrounding you, do you have any last words?
So, yeah, as he's sort of half conscious, like gargling some blood, just be. Kiss.
As the rest of you run out into the distance, you don't necessarily stop to turn as you sort of round the corner, and Ugo, for the last time, goes beyond your vision. You hear a third of a magic missile echo off the sewer walls behind you. Let's go to the port edge of the map then.
Oh my god.
Right, let's take a break there, shall we?
Ooh.
Just to take 15
Okay.
minutes.
I need some cheesecake.
I need some.
Oh, I need some
need
after
some
that. All right. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Ugo mourners.
Hello, and welcome back to our campaign. So just before the break, the party faced down Lucian, the leader of the Dreamers, and unfortunately during the fight, Ugo was left behind, left for dead, as the party were allowed to escape, or allowed to leave. An eye for an eye, Lucian called it. In that case, the rest of you managed to fight your way, run your way out of the area, out the sewers, and you make your way back onto the street.
Cascus blinks against like the side of a building and just like crumbles into the floor in the corner.
Shit.
Fucking gods.
Oh, Ugo. Damn. What?
The fuck do we do now?
What? I don't know.
We need to tell Aiden about them. At the very least.
Yes, definitely.
First of all,
Can't let them get away with that.
Cascus. What? Are you alright?
He doesn't respond.
I don't think he's going to be alright for a very long time.
No.
I
Look,
know how he feels to an extent. Something
Henning,
you'll carry for a very long time.
Henning, Nera, one of you seem like you know Cascus's tastes more than I. Maybe you could treat him a little.
Treat me like what,
I'm
What?
sorry, I just thought that you could use a drink.
No, I don't know drink. No. Screw this. There is no us. There is no going to Dawn Aiden to find us out, We are useless. We are shit.
We were heavily outnumbered and outgunned in there.
Tell that to Ugo, You can have your... And he, for the second time, pulls off his adventurer's pin and just throws it on the ground and says, I'm done.
Cascus,
And just walks off.
is
This
this what
isn't
Ugo
entirely our
wants?
fault.
He just walks off.
Okay.
This is your fault mostly.
Cas- Henning. Right. Okay. Cascus isn't going to do anything. We have a job to do. We need to talk to Don Aiden.
Okay.
Oh, my food just got finished. I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem. Snag and Snot sort of, Snot stood there, having managed to escape the sewers with alongside you.
I forgot.
they literally bolted the second anything happened. They managed to use their koboldish powers to just hide.
Well, your master's over there. You best go run after him. Probably not going to stop, so...
I don't know what to do.
If I were you, I'd stay as far away from him as possible. Find a new life. Do something different with yourselves.
Nyx appears. What was that? Who are those people?
I don't know. I don't really know who they were.
They use that plant, Acidian.
Yeah.
This is bad. Ugo's dead.
I know. He was a good friend. Very loyal.
A little too loyal.
All right, Cascus, where are you going?
He's gonna head over to, first of all, the pub to grab his stuff, and then take it to the warehouse that they've got.
What stuff?
Just like any stuff he had left over, like in his
Right.
room.
Okay.
If there was anything, obviously, like some. I assume we need to figure out what stuff's missing has been taken, right? Because
Yeah. Like most of your day-to-day adventuring stuff you brought with you.
Yeah.
So that would have been your money as well.
Okay.
And Ugo would have had some money on him as well, I think.
I think Ugo had a lot of the money that was yet to be split up.
I think he had
Yeah.
all of the money, right, for the ball and chain thing.
Yep. It was like 300 gold.
Yeah.
Damn it! Go back. Excuse me. He had some gold on him. We could just.
Well, so whatever he, you know.
Yeah. So let's say you get a change of clothes. You get like you have a spare pair of boots there. You have like an emergency supply of money, like maybe like 5 gold or something.
All right, we go. Well, wasn't some of it stored in the kobolds? Like all of it wasn't.
Yeah, so you've got a storage unit that has things in there as well, but that's mostly like stock and like
Okay.
stuff for the kobolds and just random shit that you could make money from.
Okay, so but like in hard cash, he's got about 5. Is that what
Yeah,
you're saying?
your liquid assets are pretty low. At the
Oh,
moment.
okay, fine. All right, let's change that to 5. Remove coins, 118.
Can you just write that down? Make sure you just write down because obviously that money is still out there, like potentially.
Yeah. So it was 330 before. So
Yeah, just
325.
and same with you, Ugo. I know you had that picture, so that's fine. At least I know how much.
325 gold.
Sorry, what do I need to do?
No, you don't need to do it. At least you sent that picture.
Okay.
Telishinko. Okay. Yeah, so he's gonna like hole up in his kind of sitting on the chair, the kind of board that's kind of within the storage unit.
Yeah.
Close the door on himself and just like sit. For all intents and purposes.
Okay. After a little bit, you hear like the storage unit open and snot is sort of like creeping in. Caskias?
What?
Are you okay?
I'm perfectly fine. What do you want?
Just wondering what you wanted to do about what just happened.
I do not know.
Ugo was our friend, right?
Hugo was a valuable, kind of gulps a bit, employee of our organization. He knew the risk. But
That's
like
bullshit.
Excuse me?
That's bullshit. You know it more than anyone else. Ugo was our friend.
I did not give you permission to talk like that to me.
I quit. And he throws down like his sack of just random shit that you've given him over the years.
No.
Ugo was our friend. And we're gonna have a funeral for him. If you don't want to come, fine. But I quit. I'm not doing this anymore. Master. And he storms out.
Cassius like balls his hands and then just like absolutely launches like various things in front of him in like a fit of rage, basically.
Okay, yeah, and the sort of camera pans away as Cascus just smashes things up. So, what's the plan for everyone? What's the immediate first thing to do?
I was probably going to just go to the warehouse and talk to Cascus about this.
Okay.
But
Yeah. So, all right. So, in that case, Henning, at some point you turn up and you arrive to see the storage unit just completely trashed.
I just sort of walk in, observing the mess. You know. So, what did Snot say?
Fuck off.
You're just going to leave us now.
Why? What difference does it make?
So you're just going to run away from what happened. You're not going to try and, get any kind of revenge or anything like that for what they've done to your friend? Or was he just an employee?
I'm not listening to you right now. There's a lot going on, right?
You know, I know how you feel.
Oh, please.
I
Spare
lost
me
a
the
friend
sight
recently.
of- Swigs some bottle.
Had him murdered in front of me, just like you did.
Mm-hmm.
And you're telling me you don't want to do anything to the people that did it.
I have not told anything of the sort. It has been 2 hours.
I think deep down you want to do something about it, but
Sure,
you don't
but
know how.
Right now, I just want a drink.
Drink isn't going to bring Ugo back.
No, of
Or-
course it will not. But it'll help me forget this horrible, horrible moment of my time.
It won't. Drinking isn't going to make you forget it, I can tell you that. Nothing will. So that's why you need to use it.
Well, maybe you should give me something stronger. One of your little potions. Maybe one can just, blank me out.
I don't have anything that can blank you out in the way you're probably hoping, but I'm sure we can come up with some way of getting revenge on these people, but we'll probably have to bide our time for now. I wanted to get revenge just as much as you did. I grew quite fond of Ugo during that time, and, well, they've disrespected us. Therefore, they die. But that involves you not running away.
I'm not running anywhere. I could have quite easily gotten a boat out, but I'm still here.
Right. Well, we'll see. But I'd implore you to stay. As much as I do detest the way you go about certain things, you do definitely have certain knowledge that will be very useful in the future.
Speaking of, take this. And he just throws like a piece of paper.
What's this?
It's me running away, as you seem to think. And detailed on it is like some scribbled notes of his experience in prison and what Lucian told me.
Interesting.
Now go run, tell your little gang of adventurers. Tell Doniden whatever you want to do, but I am not part of that anymore.
I think you'll be back.
Alright, so you go after you. Henny.
I just sort of snobbily kind of walk out.
Yeah, okay.
You know where to find us, Cascus. You decide to stop feeling sorry for yourself.
You hear a bottle smash to the left of you as he's throwing it.
You missed.
Okay, so are you heading to Doniden? Is that the next stop?
Not straight away. Kind of want to speak to, or get a gauge of what Anira and Vanel want.
Yeah. Okay, so you're going back to the Taverley then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So returning back to the inn, you see Hanira and Cyan sat. I don't wanna say-
Cyan's probably sat away in a corner somewhere
Yeah, fine, sure.
with a drink. Very strong drink.
No, I've never seen anyone die before. Apart from when we've killed them. But, friends, my dad died when I was younger, but that was like, he died in his room by himself. It was sad, but, he wasn't very nice. But, yeah, I've never had a friend die.
I've watched lots of people die. I've seen too many die, and then he probably just throws a third mug he's got on the table onto the floor.
Oi! Stop making such a mess over there. The barkeep said.
Let me mourn. Fine. I'll clean it up later.
The barkeep goes over to you, Henning, and says, "Sorry about your friend, lad."
It's okay. He's a good man, and he didn't deserve to die the way he did.
It was
Sure
the
will.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's the warning Doniden gives everyone. This city is dangerous.
Definitely. You're right. Didn't realize quite how dangerous until recently.
We're gonna make it dangerous for them, right?
Oh, most certainly. They've done us an injustice. Now. And therefore they will pay. I don't believe in that eye for an eye bullshit. Ugo was 10 times what those cultists were worth.
And on top of that, he was our friend.
Yes, of course, that too.
He helped. He was a good person. Cascus ran away. Like he always will.
Cascus is in mourning. I'm sure he'll come around. I've had a chat with him, given him a bit of inspiration.
Let me tell you something, Henning. People who run away, in some way or another, they're always running. He's gonna keep on running and running and running from something.
Perhaps. Or maybe this will be a turning point for Cascus. Perhaps now he'll stop thinking about profit and think about how his actions have gotten probably his only real friend killed.
Well, all the best to him. Barkeep, another drink, please.
I think you might have had enough, mate.
I beg to differ.
One more. He goes and pours out another flagon of ale. The door opens, and you see there's a cloaked figure who comes into the door. In a dark, sort of like brown cloak, and when he pulls his hood down, you see it's Don Iden. The barkeep goes over to him and says, "Ah, Don Iden, you got my message then?" And he says, "Yes, thank you, Maybrook. Thank you for letting me know." He turns to the rest of you and says, "I hear that you've had some trouble."
Yes. Ugo's dead. We watched him die. Did we? We didn't actually watch him die.
That's a shame. I was getting fond of him.
Maybe if the establishment of Port Edrin cared more about beyond the walls, something like this wouldn't have happened.
You have to know nothing like this has happened until recently.
Maybe not to someone like you.
If you think I'm so privileged, you have no idea some of the things I've gone through in the city. And before it. I'm not like the other Dons.
Oh my god. People are dying all the time. I've seen shit like this before. It's just what happens in places like that.
So what happened then? No, tell me.
Cascus got captured. We went to rescue him. Things went a little south. And fortunately, Ugo became a casualty.
It was a cult. Called themselves Dreamers.
Ah, yes, I remember.
Just wish we knew something about what they were up to.
Maybe Cascus's note that he gave me can give a little bit of information on that one. And just sort of hands it over to Don Iden for him to have a read. For himself.
Yeah, Don Iden gives it a read. This is from Cascus.
Yes, he made that while he was captured. He gave it to me.
There's something on here about a void under the city.
You remember I gave you those books.
Yes.
I've actually hold on. How do I copy this? I literally just copied and pasted my notes, so it'd almost be somewhat. Oh wait, what the hell is that? Somewhat useful that it's like in this form, but this is basically what it says. You know, change the pronouns and things, but like,
Sure,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah. It's like, Don Iden looks at it and says, "This sounds like it's worse than it was at first."
It's definitely not a good thing. No.
If we're not careful, it won't just be Ugo who's died.
No. Could be the whole city.
Very well. I'll see what I can do. Hopefully I can get a group of merchant guard together. We'll go down there and flood it out.
Be careful down there. There's a lot of them.
I'd recommend
particularly
keeping. Sorry.
I was going to say, and a particularly mean bastard down there as well.
I'll see what I can do, but there's no promises. Right, and he turns around and goes,
Before you go, you'd want to know the knock they have for the door. And Cyan just kind of knocks out on the table.
The Tenning recognise it as the correct knock.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. He says, very well. I've noted that. And he goes, and the barkeep comes over. Well, again, I'm sorry for your loss.
We going to hold a funeral for him?
Of course we are. Tomorrow, maybe.
What kind of
I think-
funeral would Ugo have wanted?
Probably something involving bronze.
We could get a little bronze plaque and put it somewhere.
Yes, a bronze plaque.
I don't know
Something-
where you
Great
want it.
idea.
I feel like Cascus would know.
I think we just need to wait for Cascus to come around.
We can't
I'm
have
sure.
a funeral without Cascus.
Well, as long as he doesn't run away, then yes, he definitely
I'll
doesn't.
go yell at him in the morning or something. Get him to come down.
Maybe don't yell at him, but
I'll try not to yell at him.
I've already given him peace of my mind, so maybe try and be a bit nicer.
I'm always nice.
All right, are you gonna go to bed now? Is that because I think that's the whole it's getting quite late in the evening now.
Yeah, that's the last thing Cyan says halfway up the stairs as he's just kind of stumbling up to his bedroom.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, is there anything anyone wants to do during the night, or should we go to bed to the next morning?
Cascus wants to. He's kind of like wallowing around. He's a bit tipsy, but like in the earlier hours of the morning, I guess he's starting to sober up slightly. And he like stumbles kind of out of the locker, and he heads towards the kind of like merchant area of the city.
Right.
And I'm sure it's late, right?
Yeah.
But is it like a main kind of like merchants, not guild, but like the kind of merchants? I guess like the customs house, right? That's the.
Yeah. So like by the docks, there's obviously the customs house. A lot of merchants hang out there. There's also like, it depends what, because there's the dock workers guild is where like a lot of the. I don't know, like what sort of thing are you looking for?
So he's
Just where
looking for
merchants might hang out.
He's wherever the merchants hang out.
Yeah, there's like a few inns around there, drinking houses.
Yeah. Okay, so he's gonna go into like the nearest like one of them.
Okay.
Bar.
Yeah. Oh, are you looking for like a really luxurious one, or are you looking for a sort of more low-level merchant?
It'd be a luxurious one.
Okay, yeah. So it's more like a little casino, like gambling hall.
Okay.
Cool.
Alright.
Yeah. All right. The lucky chicken.
Lucky chicken. So he goes into the lucky chicken and is it quite? I guess it's quite nice, right?
Yeah, it's busy. There's quite a lot of like different tables that have different games. Some luck-based, some like card games. There's a lot of different merchants just sort of sat around just chatting and laughing and drinking like quite elaborate-looking cocktails and things. Whilst there's a sort of a little band playing in the back of the hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cascus goes over to where the nearest table is, and he kind of comes up to them and says, "I'm going to need your table for a second."
Hey, who do you think you are?
He then like uses one of the chairs to like stand on the table,
Okay.
and so he's standing on the table, and then he's kind of like, "Okay, everyone, hello."
The band stops. And everyone looks up, and you see in the distance like a couple of like porters, like finely dressed, are walking over towards you. Yeah, say your piece.
I have had a very shit night tonight. And I do not care for your hospitality or your business, but I just have one thing. Where the fuck is my brother? Where is Arex Povriv? I demand to see him.
You look around, and all the merchants are sort of like mumbling amongst themselves. You hear like a chair screech behind you, and you hear, "Hello, brother. I'm here." And you turn around and you see. Do you want to describe your brother for everyone?
Yeah, I mean, so he looks very good, right, for his age, probably around 35, 40 maybe. There's a bit of grey coming on, but it's very stylishly kind of kept. He's got a lot of money, and he's in good shape. He clearly exercises.
He's not a
Um,
tiefling, right?
No,
it's
no,
just
he's a regular human. He's got kind of like almost like ashen skin slightly. Not ashen, that's the wrong word. It's like well worn. He's clearly travelled a lot.
yeah, like
Um,
weathered.
Weathered, yeah, yeah. But he looks very good. His eyebrows are particularly nice and kind of well kept. Yeah,
Okay.
he fits in quite well with the kind of aristocracy
Does
of.
he have like blonde hair?
Um,
What color hair do you
it's
think?
kind of like darker hair, right? I think it's like a dark brown kind of rather than blonde.
Yeah.
Just like there's nothing particularly outrageous about the style, but I guess like ethnically it makes sense.
Yeah. All right.
Um,
He looks over and says, "So you've come all this way, brother? What, to humiliate me even more?"
ha ha ha! It is good to see you. He kind of steps down off the table and comes up to him, and he goes, "Do you mind if we talk, brother to brother?"
It's been a while.
Yes.
Didn't think you had much interest in my brotherly love.
You will always wear a joker.
He looks over to a couple of porters who are coming over, and he sort of puts his hand up and says, "It's all right. Come, Cassius, come to my office. See, I own the place."
Ah, he's not as shitty as the last one you had.
I own 5 of them in the city alone.
Of course.
Very well, come with me. And he walks you to his office, where there's like a big burly bodyguard stood by it, and he sort of nods to him. And the bodyguard sort of turns and looks you up and down, and sort of steps aside. Lets you into his office. It's this big, luxurious office. It's sort of almost got like marble walls, like really expensive pieces of artwork. Including like a big portrait of him just on the back wall. So like where he sat, like he's got a bigger portrait. Basically, there's a bigger him literally behind him as he's talking to you. He says, "What do you want, Cascus? I'm busy."
I want to give you something that money cannot buy. A trade. We're both businessmen.
Yes, go on then.
I will give you, in the best possible sense I can, me. In exchange, I would like you and your organization to solve a problem for me.
And why do you think I need you, Cascus? I've been doing fine on my own.
Perhaps, but I was always. You never particularly liked me, You thought I was a waste of space. Probably still do, But you never had control over me or your siblings, We were always independent entities. I can offer you myself as a dancing chicken for you, I'll be honest, I have lost a lot tonight, and Quite frankly, I just want them purged off this earth. So I was hoping you would do that.
He stands up and says, I have to say, Cascus, I'm hurt of your recollection of our childhood.
Well, my scars seem to remember it quite fondly.
What is this you want me to do?
You must be familiar with the Dreamers under the Gloom Reach. Hmm?
Yes, I've
I
had
went-
dealings with them.
I want you to blow their fucking tour off the face of the map. Hmm? All of them.
So they've hurt you.
Yes.
Well, I would look for any excuse to take out a rival, let's say. But unfortunately, Cascus, I've some dealings that explicitly stop me from doing anything about them.
How much are those deals worth? Hmm? You
Well,
can be frank.
well, they're deals with the banking guild, Cascus, so I'm sure that you understand that they're quite lucrative.
Come on, everything has a price. How much gold?
To make you happy, Cascus, I may be able to change my mind. Make a diplomacy check for me.
Uh, yep. Huh.
That's a 20. Well, you are my brother, and in this city, family does matter. If they've embarrassed you, then it is my responsibility as your older brother to make sure that doesn't happen again, despite how I might feel about our personal relationship.
Okay.
Let me know where to go, and I'll kill whoever hurt you. How does that sound?
And what do I owe you in the return? Hmm?
Cascus. There's only one thing that comes to mind, I suppose. And that is, you're going to hate this. Father's coming for dinner. I want you to come.
Now, I did not want to upset the delicate balance of your relationship.
That's my price, Cascus.
Surely you can try something else. Hmm?
Oh God.
Cascus, that's my price.
Fine, but I decide the time of this. I will
Sure.
come.
He is coming. He is coming in 2 weeks, so he'll be here for a month or so.
Yeah.
But he will be staying at my house, and one night I want you to come, and we will eat together as family.
Now, do you have any of these epoxy badges? Hmm? The city are so obsessed with these pins.
You want to join my guild?
Well, quite frankly, yes, I do not want to be a part of the Adventurers Guild.
And you are part of the Adventurers Guild.
Yes. I do not joke at me.
Well, I will have to have a look at your contract, and I will have to speak with John Iden about moving you over.
Fine.
Should be able to, though.
Quite frankly, I am not very worthwhile to him, probably. Hmm.
Well, it's okay. We can find a fitting post at the company for you, for your station.
Very good.
Very well. Stay for a while. Play some games, Cascus. Have a drink. I want to hear about what you've been up to.
I lost a good friend 4 hours ago. I will come tomorrow night. How about that?
Very well.
And I will inform you of details of when we would like the incident to take place.
Very well, Cascus. I will see you soon.
Bye, brother.
Yeah, as you slink out of the office and close it behind you, walk past the inn. Well, but past the casino that's playing in the distance. People.
The little chicken, is it? Was it?
Yeah, the little chicken.
Okay.
The lucky chicken, sorry.
Lucky chicken. Fine.
All right. So are you
how
heading back to the Taverley? Sorry. Yeah.
He's gonna go back to his locker and just slunk there again. I think.
Okay, no problem. All right, Hanira, what were you saying?
How do you spell the name?
The lucky chicken.
No. Cascus's brother's name.
In the chat.
Arab.
Thank you.
Arax, I think.
And
Let
the
me just double check
portrait.
my own fucking notes.
It's
Hold
the
on.
Povrith part that I also don't.
Okay, fine.
know
Hold
how
on.
to
Let me just get it done right. PCs, Cascus. Arax. Yep,
Arax.
like that.
Cool. All right. So the night goes on then. Let's go for the next morning, shall we?
Mhm.
All right. So yeah, waking up on the 45th day of spring. Yeah, a heavy sort of mood, I guess, still weighs down upon you all as you wake up. Dreams of the night before's events and Ugo, and as you return back down to the bottom of the inn, the main part, barkeep is up and about cooking food.
My hands.
Good morning.
Good. Just morning. Just morning.
Well, yeah, I'm glad to report nothing happened during the night. So I think those people aren't necessarily after you at the moment.
Well, that's good. What's it looking at? Is it looking bright or anything?
The weather's not too bad actually. It's a bit of a sunny day. You can see far into the distance where the fishing boats are on the horizon. But yeah, the city's quite busy. There's a little bit of a windy chill in the air, but it's sunny and it's quite comfortable.
Cyan's gonna hiss at the window. And he's just gonna kind of rub his forehead a little and goes, right, I should probably go talk to the rich one.
I assume you mean Cascus.
Yeah.
Right.
The
Be
barkeep
nice to
goes,
him.
I'm gonna be as nice to him as I can be.
Yeah, sorry. As you're stood there, the barkeep also says, "Just remember, that party's tomorrow."
Oh, fuck. Okay. Alright.
Don't know if you felt like still going to it or not.
I'm gonna pop out the door, see if Nyx is around.
Yeah, Nyx appears beside you.
Right. You've seen this happen before. I'm gonna go around the corner for like a brief second. Don't check. And I think I'm gonna need your help to talk to Cascus. That's alright.
Right. How?
Right. Cyan's gonna go around the corner into an alleyway and just start just chucking out whatever he drank last night.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And then he's gonna go try and find Cascus.
All right. Okay. So Hanira and Henning, what are you up to?
Being sad.
being sad. Yeah.
I suppose I'll stick with it now. See what
Okay.
sort
So
of
you-
make sure he doesn't try to, do something he shouldn't.
Cool. So in the morning, you two go and wake Cascus up at the storage unit. Cascus is just sort of curled up, sleeping where the kobolds used to sleep.
Hey, you up?
Sorry, that was a real cough.
Just say that was very realistic.
What are you doing here? Hmm?
We
Come to
wanted
make
to
sure-
talk to you.
Okay, well, talk to me. Hmm? This is the third intervention in the last 12 hours, guys.
We're not here to intervene.
Oh, what do you have to do then? Hmm?
We don't have it, but we were going to. We were going to have something for Rugo tonight.
He kind of stands up, dusts off his very basic now clothing. Good idea.
Thought if anyone should be there, it should be you.
Snag took off last night. It was Snag on it.
I think it was Snot, actually.
Okay, Snot took off last night. He also mentioned a funeral. Hmm? You seen him?
I
No.
don't think so.
Well, we should. Let us do it by the docks, overlooking the river, over to the Gloom Reach.
Sounds like an idea. If anyone knew what to do with what Ugo would want, it would be you.
Well, in that case, we only have 9-10 hours. Would you mind giving me a hand and take all the wood out of here and the sign at the entrance? You can take it off. It says like the Purple Bank of Pophorus, like really shittily made, right? It's like two kobolds made it. I think Cassie's been themed with the calligraphy.
Cascus,
What?
how many people have you lost?
Well, when you go, I don't like to make many friends. I keep things transactional where I can, but he was around for so long that it was not always transactional.
Here's your friend.
He says yes, and it is almost a good thing they took my weapon because it is not good in my hands. It never was. It was his hands.
Your most useful tool was never your weapon, Cascus. It was your mind. You're a very smart person. I've never been smart. I lost a lot of good people. I don't want to make this about me. This is your pain. But I've lost a lot of good people.
Thank you. I understand what you're saying.
If you need anyone to talk to about any of this, well, I'm not exactly hidden or out of the picture. Whatever you want to do.
And, of course, you can speak to me as well. Or any of us, really. We've all
Well,
been through loss and pain.
Cascus turns and you hear him sniver a bit, but he doesn't it's dark, slightly dark in there. There's a candlelight in there, so you can't quite. He says, "Well, you can do for me right now is take the wood out, please." and that he's meant for some of these things.
Sure.
We will take it to the pier for overlooking the Gloom Reach this evening at dusk.
Okay, so plans made. At some point, you find Snag and Snot, and inform them of the plans. Is there anything anyone wants to do until that point? Like, you got the whole day ahead of you.
Cascus was gonna try and like sneak away and maybe ask Arax if he can do what he needs to do at dusk tonight. If that's
Yeah.
possible.
Right.
At dusk when the funeral takes place,
Okay.
if that's possible.
Yeah, you let him know, and he says, I think it may take longer than that, but I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It is a funeral we are holding for him.
I understand. All right. So as the day progresses, you get the things together. So what do you want to get together for the funeral?
So he takes out like the hardwood from the storage locker, Henning and Sign give him a hand. They take down the sign out the front of the locker, break it to pieces,
Mhm.
and then like I guess like carry it just to the pier, like or like to the docks
Right.
there, like that overlooking the Gloom Reach. Maybe storing it or like holding it somewhere where like the guards aren't going, what the fuck's this? And the idea would be it's kind of like a bonfire, right? And then there's like some of Hugo's belongings that were in the storage locker as well. Maybe like a pile of bronze coins. Like all the bronze coins, I suppose.
Okay.
Some clothing or
Sandwiches.
yeah, moldy sandwich that was kind of like lovingly packed into a box
Oh.
4 months ago
Oh.
and forgotten about.
Is this in here? Oh!
And you know, a couple weapons maybe that he particularly liked.
Yeah.
And it kind of all just kind of gets taken. And I suppose if we're towards the end of the day, kind of getting piled up on the beach, maybe. Well, I don't know how the setup. Maybe there's no beach. It's just like the pier, the side or something.
Yeah, it's a sort of, there is a bit of a beach up here, like curling to the side,
Okay, so yeah, on there.
facing as the river flows out into the ocean.
Yeah.
Everyone's together and gathered as the sun is sort of at dusk. It's quite calm. It's a calm evening. Like the sun, as it's sort of setting below the horizon, there's this sort of like orange glow to the sky, like almost red. The boats coming in from the horizon now, sort of like almost silhouetted against the like kind of watercolor sky. And as you're all sat there, like a few people have gathered to sort of watch watch what you're doing because they're a bit confused as you sort of like begin to make a little fire.
Yeah.
Snag and Snot are there, dressed in like little, like their finest rags.
Oh, bless him.
Oh my gosh.
Like made little like neckties out of like scrap bits of cloth.
Napkins.
Yeah. And they're sort of like hugging each other as they stand there. Yeah, like, does anyone want to say anything?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Ugo, I didn't know you for very long, but you were very, very kind, and I always appreciated how much you supported us as a group. I'll always think of you whenever I try weird foods. Like that. And hopefully, there'll be a lot of that in my life. Yeah.
Ugo? You probably one of the best friends I've had in a very long time. You always puzzled me, and I always liked that about you. You always liked the simpler things in life. I hope that wherever you are right now, you have all the bronze you could want. And all of the meat. Goodbye, buddy.
Hugo. A man of strength. A man of fortitude. Gonna miss you, big man. You really did show us what it means to be a true friend. And we'll never forget you. Goodbye, Hugo.
Snot's gonna step forward. And Snag is sort of like crying. And Snot's like, I won't forget all the times that you ate all my food. But looking back at it now, you were way bigger than me anyway, so you needed it more. And just like starts crying.
Put me off guard!
Cascus puts a hand, his kind of weedy fingers onto his shoulder while he's crying. I suppose I should say a few words. He's carrying in his hand like the kind of the bit of the sign that has like Provrith on it, like the bank of Provrith, whatever it is, and he kind of steps forward and he says, I remember when I met Ugo. I was doing I was looking for information in a prison along the coast of the Golden Cities. It was a prison called Al-Kahana, translated roughly as the Isolated Ones. Who knew at that time that I was the Isolated One? But Ugo was in the pits, and I saw him as a means to further my own agenda, so I bought him out. I had muscle. He was very strong, but that was never his best trait. I never told him it enough, or maybe ever. But he was kind. A innocence of sorts. I wish I had the chance to tell him that, because I could not see past my own self-interest. But that does not matter anymore. This, my business is gone. And that's okay. Because I no longer have to call him or you two an employee. I call you for what you are. You are friends. And I know these words are not deserved. And I would understand if you never saw me again. Well, I would certainly not. But I have hopefully taken a new path. It is going to take me a long time to process this. I still cannot quite believe you're gone, but here we are. But and he throws the last kind of remnants of the sign onto the bonfire, and he says, I do have some good news, friend. I'm sure you would like. The people responsible for this, they're all dead now.
What?
You heard me. I've dealt with it. He kind of looks over at the just looks over to like the gloom reach area, just kind of as like just to kind of, I don't know, looking off into the distance slightly.
Mm-hmm. It looks like any old night in Port Edrin. The weather itself is calm. The fire is sort of crackling before you all. Yeah, looking out into the distance, remembering Ugo, you see what like a small little cloud floating in the sky, sort of like round and a bit bulbous like Ugo's head.
Yeah.
He's watching
Snot points over to it and says, "Oh, he's watching."
It is.
Of course.
Maybe we should stop there for today.
All right.
Yeah, can do.
Because I know it's another session stopped early, but I think that's probably a good place to stop.
And also, like, Richard.
Gather our bearings after what's happened this session.
Yeah. Oh, well.
So we'll start next session in the morning after the funeral then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, where you'll meet Ugo's twin brother,
Ugo.
Guvogin.
No,
I swear-
two go surely.
I swear to God, if you just play as Lucas from the circus.
Two go. All right, we could. Let's stop there then. Thanks for watching and thanks for playing, everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks for running. Thanks for murdering probably the most wholesome character in the whole fucking party. You.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What do you mean? Heading in Super Bowl?
All right, tell me when you think
Yeah.
of these streams.
All right. See you next week, Ugo Mourners.